Good afternoon, everyone. I am Xylem, and my topic for today is all about the complex permanent tissues. So we have two types of complex permanent tissues, namely the xylem and the phloem. But before we go deeper with our topic, let's know first why they are called complex permanent tissues. Xylem and phloem are called complex permanent tissues because they are made up of more than one type of cells, and all these different type of cells coordinate to perform the same function. Now let's go to xylem. Xylem is considered to be water conducting tissue since its main responsibility is to distribute water and mineral by the roots. And on the other hand, phloem is considered to be food conducting vascular tissue since it distributes sucrose and organic compounds throughout the plant's body. Now, xylem is derived from the Greek word xylon, which means wood, and it was first introduced by Carl Nagali in 1858. Phloem is derived from the Greek word phlios, which means bark, and it was first observed by Hartig in 1837. Now let's go to the composition of our complex permanent tissues. Xylem is composed of tracheids and vessel elements. Tracheids are thin and elongated cells where water passes through. It has a thin primary walls and a thick secondary walls. The secondary walls have pits that allow the transport of water from one cell to another. Moreover, the vessel elements are thin walled cells of xylem, and it has perforated plate that allow the transport of water through the vessels. On the other hand, phloem is composed of sieve tube elements, and these are cells where nutrients, sucrose, and organic compounds are transported. It lacks nucleus and ribosomes, which makes the transport of substances effective. It has a sieve plate that contains pores that regulate the flow of nutrients from one cell to another, and companion cells, which is believed to be a helpful structure in transporting nutrients through the phloem. So the xylem are made up of dead cells, and only the parenchyma is the living cells. While on the other hand, phloem is made up of living cells, and only the fibers are the dead cells. Now, where can we find the complex permanent tissues? So we can find xylem and phloem along the stretch of the plant's body, and it extends from the roots to the stems and to the leaves. They form vascular bundles, which arrangement differs in roots and stems. In dicot and monocot roots, the vascular bundles are arranged like a stellar. Meanwhile, in a monocot and dicot stem, the vascular bundles are scattered and circular respectively.